You guys, another bamboo skateboard. But this is some company out of Austria named Cirus. And we got a pretty sweet graphic going on here. Actually, it's pretty boring, but it's gold and black, so I like the color scheme. I'm gonna quickly decorate it real quick here though. I got some stickers I've been saving forever for this board. Oh, backside tails. Now, I'm not much of a sticker guy, but for an Instagram account devoted entirely to backside tail slides, I'll throw a few stickers on. Somebody's gonna do some backside tails. All right, so yes, these graphics leave a little bit to be desired. However, if you go on their website, you will see that they've got graphics that'll make you blush. Anyways, this is an all bamboo skateboard. Unlike bamboo skateboards, which had like 3 bamboo veneers and the rest was maple. So this one is all bamboo. Take a look at it. You can see like the really porous looking grains, and then as it changes directions, each ply then looks porous. It's kind of cool. But right off the bat, this thing is a beast. It's 8.2, whatever that means, and it's thick. Like, it's super thick. I weighed this thing. It weighs 1450 almost. So a deck of this size should weigh 1250 roughly. So this is 200 grams heavier than a regular board. I've been riding an 8.5 with 151 Thunders, and it weighs 100 grams less than this setup with these 8-inch Grind Kings on here, which aren't particularly light or heavy. They're just whatever. So this is a heavy setup for a small setup. It's also massive. Like, let's take a look at the nose, because this nose is something to behold. Look at that. It is gymongous. There's my foot, just to give you a point of reference. That thing is huge, and it's got that sort of Q-tip-ish shape almost. Anyways, the tail is as big as most noses. So I honestly have no idea how long I'm gonna last on this behemoth, but I'm gonna have a little session here at the old Richmond Park and see if I can get my tired old legs warmed up today. I worked hard today, guys, for once. Those backsmiths scare me, but I'm working hard to get them. So actually, I'm surprised. Like, I like this a little bit more than I thought I was going to. I thought it was going to be just some like giant log that I couldn't skate. I definitely think like the huge nose and tail, it's definitely giving me a little bit of ghost pop in a way. If you don't kick really hard, then you don't get this thing off the ground much. This board is actually quite well balanced, so you don't notice the weight when you're popping it. Like when you're doing your tricks, it feels pretty normal. When you notice it is that your tricks don't go up as high as you think they're going to. You can really see that in this switch heel here. You can see the bamboo laminations, the lines coming through here. I also forgot to show you guys on the top of the board, it looks like it has some kind of strange reinforcement or something. Can't really tell what that is. So it feels really hard and planky to the point that I feel like I'm doing a primo when I land wrong in these vans. So when I tell you guys this is thick, I really mean it's thick. I don't mean like, I wonder if it's a bit thick. I mean it legitimately seems like an 8-ply, not a 7-ply. Although I've counted, I believe it's 7 plies, but they're just like, some of the plies are really thick. And my guess is they've done this maybe to try and get rid of like dispel the myth of bamboo boards are soggy or too flexible, or you can't make a board out of all bamboo. So it's hard, but it's hefty. I honestly think that they could shave, you know, like a 1/16 of an inch off of this, make some of those layers a bit smaller. I shouldn't assume that whoever's built this is ignorant. For all I know, this is a lot of time and research that's gone into making a bamboo board, an all bamboo board that's actually skatable. Well, it's been about 3 months since I've really been riding this setup, and I actually only rode it a couple times. And the main reason for that is because it just genuinely feels too clunky to actually be pleasant for me to skate doing all of my regular stuff. That being said, 3 months later, I decided to set up some aces and some conical fulls on it, and I tried it out skating transition. I loved it in transition. The clunkiness was not a problem at all. It actually felt really good having such a nice stiff board. So this board isn't gonna go to waste. It's definitely gonna be set up for like a cruiser and for a transition board. But to skate this every single day would just be too bulky for me, and I would eventually get kind of bummed, to be honest. So that being said, did they make a decent all bamboo skateboard? Well, I would say they made a skateboard that's probably going to last a really long time. I mean, it's just so stiff. I don't see how it could ever lose pop. It's also going to take a long time to razor tail because these kicks are so thick. Not only that, they're so long that once they do razor tail, you could probably actually shave a little off, round them over again, and keep skating it. I mean, these bulbous Q-tip shaped kicks, maybe they're good for something. Now, this does make me wonder if they actually made one that was to the proportions of a regular skateboard. If it didn't feel like an 8-ply skateboard, would it still be really skatable? I mean, this is so stiff that I kind of think if it was a little bit thinner, it would still be skatable and probably have the right amount of flex. So I'd be really interested to know if they've tried that and it didn't work and that's why it's so thick. All I know is I think there's promise in the technology of having an all bamboo skateboard. This just isn't the one that's right for me yet. I love new technology in skateboarding. I want to see that move forward. I want to see more sustainable products. So I've got to say, I mean, kudos to them for even getting started and putting out something as sturdy and solid as this. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, you guys, and big thanks to the person who sent this out. And now I really am going to stop talking because I want to skateboard, guys. It's, you know, daylight's running out. Dude's got to skate. You gotta skate. Better go do that. It's winter now. Most of Canada is probably snowy. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm a West Coaster. Ignorant little West Coaster who's never experienced a true Canadian winter. Have a good one.